An awful lot of schools do school productions, and the amount of organisation is phenomenal. They need health and safety guidance, what was happening with the lighting and the rigging. They need the child protection issues, because if you're taking photographs there, children have a right to be protected. These are little things that you forget about. You've just got to make sure you've ticked every box.
The cycle of a school play tends to be a whole year. We start literally after one production's ended. The initial things that you have to do, you have to find out the availability of the licence. One of the school favourites, Grease, was unavailable for a couple of years because they were touring it, so they wouldn't even allow you to put it on.
Mr Bumble, face the audience. Can we not try and hit Oliver in the eye, please? If possible, we do need him.
I would say the minimum amount for a school play would be about £1,000. Because you can find that the licence itself can be £300, £400, £500. What I did when I came to this school is I set up a performance budget, and we put on some smaller productions to start with and put all of the ticket money into this budget. And once I had enough, that's when I decided 3 years ago to put on the first school play.
Bill, on your line, it's your business. I want you to scream it at her, it's your business, and then storm off.
To get students involved, what I always do is have posters up and ready for as soon as they come back after September, and I have the audition within 2 weeks of them coming back. You get a lot of students that turn up that are excited about the production but are unaware of the commitment. I have a very, very large chorus because you are likely to lose a third very, very quickly once they realise the hard work. Parents have to be aware of the commitment and have to have written permission from the parents so they're fully aware. Obviously then you need things like booking the hall, making sure that you have the available space to actually rehearse in, making sure you're aware of the actual calendar and how that will impact on the rehearsal schedule.
Now you're just looking at me. Luke, I want you to concentrate.
Within the 6 months of the rehearsal, you're obviously going to have highs and lows. The beginning is a great high, everyone's very, very excited. And then you sometimes find within the first few weeks when they realise that maybe they're not all involved immediately, that you can have a bit of a lag. And then towards the end, things like possibly talking to them about costumes or props, or all of a sudden we'll lift them again. The stage has now gone up, getting someone involved in the lights. So all of the technical sides, all the glamour sides, just sort of, when there is a dip, throw something at them very, very quickly, and it will lift them.
Thank you.
We do have a link with professional companies, and things like lighting and sound have been supported by professionals within their field who have then taught our students how to do it.
This time round, if something goes wrong, you go over it. I am not stopping at any point.
You need one person who has sole control over it and awareness of what's going on. So my role is director, producer, I look after the finances. But you do delegate, obviously the music teacher or head of music will obviously deal with the music.
6 times of that.
We've had English teachers, science teachers that have worked on the dances, but you do need to have one person who has a clear overview of what's going on. I do attend a meeting with the senior team 2 or 3 weeks before the production to go through any of the sort of basic needs of the night, things like extra cleaning, because we use some of the classrooms as dressing rooms, refreshments that we may need, car parking issues. One of the people that's very, very important when you're putting on a school play is the site manager. They can obviously advise you on issues to do with health and safety, how many seats you need, fire regulations, as well as supporting you technically. It is a lot of work, a lot of commitment. You still have your everyday teaching to do, but you know what it's going to be like at the end. You know on that last night the cheers that are going to go up and the joy that they have. And so it does. I mean, that's why we're here. So it does keep, the students do keep you going.